Now, in an earlier video we recommended purchasing a tripod that is taller than you. Now there's one little caveat to that. When I say make a tripod that's taller than you, do not include a centre column in that equation. Centre columns are evil. They basically negate just about all of the benefits of a tripod, especially if there's wind, and once you're using long lenses like this, as you can see, they just wobble. Bit of vibration and it goes on forever. So even if you do have an existing tripod that does have a centre column, just saw the thing off. That's what I did on mine. But never use it up, particularly in windy situations, or if you absolutely have to use it, you're going to need to use mirror lockup and at least a 3 to 4 second delay using a shutter release cable. The other big problem with centre columns, other than the camera shake issue, is the problem of getting low. Quite often in landscape photography you'll find that you want to include interesting elements in the foreground, particularly when using an ultra wide, or maybe you're doing some macro photography, and this means you want to get ultra low, as low down as the ground, in fact, as close to the ground as possible. Now centre columns, even though these legs spread out nice and wide, prevent me from getting down low. So then of course if I get the centre column up, I'm still too high to take a photo of all this lovely rubbish that some degenerate moron has left here in this nice scenic area. Anyway, so the solution is to not buy a centre column, or to chop the centre column off at least, or get rid of it somehow, as I've done with my main tripod here, which as you see goes all the way to the ground. So now I can get them nice and close to this empty bourbon can here, include that in the foreground of my image. So I hope that explains why we think that centre columns are the work of the devil. So please take our advice, do not buy a tripod with a centre column. You're just wasting your time and your money, and you're going to wreck shots. Cheers.